special na panauhin
natuwa
ngayong
ako.
hapon. New Zealand band The After
The
is now in the
After.
Philippines para sa kanilang Asia Pacific
Yeah.
Tour. At the band is armed with their latest single, Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know that upbeat
Oo
song?
nga. Can't get you out of my head. Hanggang doon lang ako. One line. I'm a one-line singer. Anyway, alam nyo ba, way back in 2021, the After Band was known in the Philippines for their last single na Mesmerize, headlining radios and television shows in the country. They are drawing more attention now as they recorded the English version of Uhaw by the Pinoy band Dilaw. So let's all welcome the After Band members, starting with the guy beside you, Papu.
Yan, Andrew Featherstone.
Bassist, songwriter, and the manager of the group. Hi, Andrew.
Andrew.
Hello.
Say hi.
Welcome.
That's your camera, Andrew.
My camera there.
Say hello. Hello to
There,
our
there.
viewers.
That's RoboCam.
And we have Ruby Fraser,
Yes.
vocals and guitarist.
Yes, they're vocalists. And then we have the keyboardist of the group, Bruce Madden. And then the drummer, Garrett Scott. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our show. Welcome to the Philippines, guys.
Welcome to the
Mabuhay.
Philippines. Yeah, mabuhay.
po.
Si Andrew knows how to speak Tagalog already.
Yeah.
Konti lang, medyo.
How did you learn to speak Tagalog?
Little by little, really. I've been coming here back and forth since 1997, showing my age.
Since the 90s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why the Philippines?
It's a long time.
Why were you here back and forth then?
Well,
Since
it all
then?
started because my old band, we got the opening slot for an Australian band called Silverchair, which were a pretty famous band back at that time.
All right.
And it was a bit of a good gig for us, and it was at the UP Theatre.
Yeah.
And
We
it's-
went to UP. We studied there.
tell me about
Yeah.
it.
Yes, talaga. Okay, go ahead. Did your story.
So we were sponsored by Cathay Pacific Airlines, not free, but like discounted flights.
Yeah.
And the promoter said, well, I can't fly you to the Philippines, but if you can get yourself there, you can do the gig. So we're like, yeah, let's do it. And so we did, and I fell in love with the place and the people here, and ever since then I've just sort of, looked for excuses to come back.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
nice to hear.
So you don't have a place here in the Philippines?
I do.
Do you?
I
Oh,
do,
really?
in Makati.
Oh, that's nice.
So you're already, they have
A
a
resident.
residency? They have a residency?
I just go back and forth. Like I said, my family's back in New Zealand, and New Zealand's a lovely place.
But what do you
and
like about the Philippines?
The people mostly. You're very kind-hearted, caring people, And music lovers too.
Yeah.
And good musicians. You're standing in the line in Jollibee or something, and people are singing their hearts out. And it's just, I don't know, it's a nice vibe to be around.
Oh, that's true.
So
That's
tell us
nice.
about The After. What
Yeah.
kind of music do you play? Ruby, go ahead.
Yeah, so I feel like we're a classic rock and roll band, really. Where there's a little, I guess, like the band has evolved over the last 5 years. I've been the singer for the last year and a half, and I guess I don't know if you guys agree, but I've potentially brought a little bit of a pop sort of feel to the band a bit. The new single, obviously, is a rock and roll version of a pop song. But yeah, I currently live in Melbourne, but I'm from New Zealand as well. These guys still live in Auckland, so we don't really get to rehearse very much. But we tour a couple of times a year, and we're kind of like, it's like a second family, really. As I said, we've been touring, a few times now, and there's a great bond within the group, and I feel very grateful to be a part of.
Is it your first time to be here in the Philippines?
This is my third time as
Third?
well. Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's nice.
the first time I was just guitar, so now I'm singer and guitarist. So yeah.
So you weren't a vocalist back then?
no, just.
But you
just
had the
guitar.
talent already.
Yeah, I mean, I
you just
think.
needed a break.
Yeah.
Ruby
yeah.
joined the band at about a couple of weeks before the tour 3 years ago. Our other guitarist didn't get his passport in time, and I run the National Battle of the Bands back home, like Music Lab, and I'd seen Ruby, and she just blew everybody away.
Yeah.
Came in this new band at the time, and we gave her the Best Guitarist Award, and I remember we were chatting about the guitarist. What are we going to do? And I went, there's this girl from Wellington. She was living in Wellington at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember messaging her. I was like, hypothetically, if you I gave her the tour poster, would you be up for this? She's like, heck yeah. So I was like, okay.
And you've got a great
I'll buy you a
voice.
ticket
I
tonight.
was
and
listening to your songs on Spotify when I was having my makeup done. I'd like your version.
Yeah,
It's rock? It's a rock
and
version?
roll, yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Yes, nice version.
Yep.
Let's talk to
Gonna
the other
listen to
guys
that later,
first. How
yeah.
are you? How did you become a part of the After?
Well, I got a call from a mutual friend between Andrew and myself who he called me up and he said, I've got these two bands that need a keyboard player. And I said, okay, what do you got? And he said, one's a Led Zeppelin tribute band and the other one's this originals rock band. And I said, well, I played in a few tribute bands at the time and I didn't have much for that, but, you know, this one sounded like an interesting opportunity. So I said yes. And that was the first time I met Andrew, but that was maybe 5
What year
years
was
ago
this?
now. 2020.
Yeah, but me and Bruce have been the longest lineup. We've had a lot of lineup changes in
You
this
can kind
band.
of tell
over
by
the
2020,
years.
looking
that's
at us too, right?
Yeah, yeah. That was during the pandemic.
I think it
2020.
must be just during or at the very end, something
Yeah.
around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were recording the first
Oh, it just as the
day of the
lockdowns happened.
lockdown,
That's
so
right.
it must have been just before, right?
it
Oh, yeah,
was.
yeah. Let's put
Sure.
the mic in. Maybe this is
Closer.
the right. Yeah, all right. How about you? What's your story?
Well, I met Andrew through Battle of the Bands probably about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And he called me up probably 2021-ish, possibly. Sort of around the time when COVID was sort of, it was relaxing its laws, but they were about to do a tour in 2 weeks' time, didn't have a drummer, so I jumped in and yeah, the first gigs we did, everyone had to be sitting a metre apart with masks on, and there wasn't much vibe, and it was kind of like, oh, what am I doing here? But yeah, thankfully after that it all relaxed, and yeah, we had to get you had to have an ID, like a COVID ID to just get into the venue, you know,
Yeah.
a vaccine report and all of that. It was quite a lot of work just to go out back then, and so that's how I joined, and just been here ever since.
Life changing.
Yeah. How do you find the Filipino audience?
Oh, I love it. I just
Wow.
everyone's really into music here, and
Yeah.
everyone
That's true.
likes us,
Very appreciative. Filipinos are
Treat
very
you like
appreciative. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
But why the After? We want to know, why did you name the band The After?
Well,
Is there a story behind it?
Well, there is actually, but no one really knows this. But at the time, because I got sick of bands where everyone has to decide everything, and often you'd end up like, I'm always like, let's go, ambitious as and I've always been fighting for people like, oh, I don't know if I could do that, or I don't know if I can get the time off work, and I'd be like, I felt like years have been held back from that. So I'm like, right, I'm just going to make a band and make it happen. And like I said, I'll book tour dates before I got a drummer, and then I'll need a drummer next week. Let's go. And so I kind of like started it with like Andrew Featherstone's team of eccentric rockers.
Yeah. But it's fun.
It sounded
Oh,
a bit
AFT.
cheesy, so we...
Oh, I never realized that.
Yeah.
How you know?
I had dots between the letters at first, and then I thought this is all a bit cheesy, so I added got rid of the dots and just kept my mouth shut about that story.
Till now. It's the first I've
And it's
heard.
kind of evolved into a proper band now as well, where it was just sort of like a bit of a dictatorship to start with, but now it's becoming more of a democracy.
Nicely put. Now, I want to know about Uhaw, the song Uhaw. Why did you make? Did you make your own version of it, or a cover, or the refrain of
How
it?
is it Tagalog?
Yeah,
So
it was. It's by the band Dilaw.
It should be in English.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Right?
Did
Your
you
version
did
is
you make it
English?
an English
Yeah.
version?
It was
Sunglish, yeah.
sort of Taglish, because we heard it on the radio as we were driving around doing shows a couple of years ago, and it was like, wow, that's a nice song.
Wow.
And the driver started telling us about it, and then we started to realise it was a big hit at the time.
Yeah.
And we kind of know, someone said, why don't we do a cover of it? And it was all Tagalog, so we were like, oh. And, but the guy we had singing at the time, all credit to him, he got the driver and sat down in the condo and just like translated it and kind of did a Taglish. And we keep getting asked to play it because it's in the press release, but we basically learnt it that day. Played it in the apartment with one camera, posted
On our
it,
phone,
and it kind of took off. We weren't like planning on to like release it or
Oh,
anything.
can
and
you sing a few lines from?
I don't think we can.
From
sing
how
it.
does it remember? You don't remember. Okay.
So when you perform the song now, who sings it?
We don't. We haven't
You
played
don't.
it. We
You
played it
haven't
for
played
one
because
day.
The singer's no longer with you, right?
Yeah, no, we never played it live or
Oh,
anything.
Oh,
We just
okay.
yeah.
But it's been recorded. You
Yeah.
can listen to
Wait,
it.
is
You can see it on
YouTube?
YouTube.
Yeah, it's on our YouTube
On our
channel,
YouTube channel.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
check
the
it
old
out.
singer came to the 23 tour, and then he left after that. So, and then it was Ruby on the 24 tour, and obviously this year as well.
Of course, our viewers would like to listen just a few lines from your song, the Kylie Minogue
Yeah.
Sure.
song.
Sure.
This is a cappella.
Let's hear it from Ruby.
Just
Covered
few lines.
copyright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I dare to think about.
You know the second song. Oh, nice. So after this, you're off to Japan, right?
Yeah, we have a few more shows in the Philippines this week, which we're very excited about. Then we're in Tokyo and Osaka next week.
But tell us first about the two last shows here in Manila.
Or invite them
Yeah.
to your show. Go ahead.
I'll be there.
You'll be there. I hope so.
I've already got a T-shirt. We
Hard rock.
I'm sick of last-minute replacements. This Wednesday, 24th, we're in Bar 9 in Alabang.
Bar 9.
And Thursday, we're in Gig House in, if I get this pronunciation right, Muntinlupa.
Muntinlupa.
Friday, we're at the Hard Rock Cafe Makati branch inside Glorietta Mall.
Yes.
Fun.
And then Saturday, we've got this awesome rock and roll venue that we've played at before called Dasix in Laguna. So that's our rap party
D6
final
for
show.
short, right?
D6 for short,
D6.
Have fun, have fun. So we're gonna serve you some bar food since you mentioned the bar, and you've been here many times, so I'm sure you're familiar with it. You're not the first timer, but this is what you call merienda. Okay, 4 to 5
Pinoy.
p.m. is Pinoy merienda time. You know, this is before dinner.
afternoon
Pinoys have to eat. Yeah,
Of course,
like an afternoon
Andrew is
snack.
used to this.
Yeah, so we ordered some lumpia. I'm sure you know what
Andrew?
lumpia.
Have you
you
tasted that?
tasted
This is the
It's like-
spring roll, right?
Yeah,
spring
it's
roll,
spring
yeah.
roll, Pinoy style. So we had it cut already with a sauce. So please partake of it. You know how Filipinos are. The first greeting is, kumusta ka and kumain ka na ba? That's how we greet, right? Friends and, new acquaintances. We always ask, kumain ka na ba? Have you eaten? That's the Filipino hospitality. We just don't say, how are you? We also ask, have you eaten?
Have you eaten? And that's so
Go ahead.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's so lovely.
And you know the word
Are
kai
you
is...
vegan? Or do you have
Diet?
allergies or something?
No.
Okay, so that's mostly veggies.
I'll let you know
Alright,
soon.
Shrimp. There's carrots and minced veggies.
How do you find it,
mostly-
Garrett? You like it?
Very tasty.
First time? First time to eat lumpia?
I think so, yeah.
It's like spring roll. If there's Vietnamese spring roll, if there's Chinese spring roll,
Good.
there's lumpia for
Okay.
the Philippines. Ininit mo ba
Very
ito,
nice.
Jo? Mainit siya, warm? I hope it's warm.
It's
Okay.
nice.
Nice. Can I have some? Gutom. No, I just want to make sure they bought the right lumpia.
Have you heard about...
How do you find it, Ruby? You like it?
Very good. Yeah.
Already
Andrew?
cold.
Good.
Malamig na, Glenn.
What's the most famous Kiwi food?
Ayo
Hangi
What's
is the
that?
Māori traditional food cooked in the ground. So they heat stones up and dig a hole in the ground, put the food in the ground on the hot rocks, cover it up, and it cooks itself.
And what kind of food is this? It's
You
meat?
can cook meat, vegetables, anything. You chuck it in there and
Tried that when
What
we
is the
went
manner
there.
of cooking?
it's the best.
It's like slow
the
cooking
meat
and it
is
cooks for a long time, right?
It's like roasted meat.
it's slow cooked because it's
Under the ground.
underground in the rocks.
And go ahead.
So Wednesday is Bar 9 in Alabang. Thursday is Gig House in Muntinlupa. Friday, that's this week, 26th, is Hard Rock Cafe Makati in Glorieta Mall. And Saturday is Dasix in Laguna.
And if they want to invite you to events
For more gigs?
or produce shows in the Philippines, how can they contact you?
All of our...
Yeah, we're on all available social media platforms. You can find us at the After NZ, so Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We actually just recorded a music video to the Kylie Minogue cover. Recommend checking that one out. All streaming platforms for listening. That is the After NZ.
Thank you, Ruby.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Garth. Thank you.
Bruce, thank
okay.
you.
I wanted to ask if you. Okay,
Oh, they
you
finished
enjoyed
it. They like it.
These guys are a bit slow, but
talking.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The
Come back
After
again soon.
Band.
Having us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come back.